with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
His adversary, his professional record consists of 35 wins, 18 knockouts, and only 2 losses. Hailing out of Philadelphia, first, Eddie Chambers.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway.
Let's move!
Targeting that belt line with the right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Foreman's known as a guy who isn't going to be bashful early on. He has power, and he's not afraid to showcase it.
Yeah, but that's not all that this business is about. My mentor, Costamato, used to say, hey, you know, power is just part of it. It's kind of like having a military weapon. You know, you still need a missile to get it there. Alone, all it does is make a hole in the ground. Otherwise, it has no real use. You have to have a way to get it to the target. Let's see if he has that way.
90 seconds to go here in this round. A headshot blocked. Eddie Chambers is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Range! Stay away from those! Come on!
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. George Foreman's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by George Foreman. Eddie Chambers' punch is far off the target. The combo lands upstairs. Foreman's commitment to the cause of being the aggressor really had him in front in that last round. Look at his opponent. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Eddie Chambers' combination punching is working well here. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. And he's holding. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Eddie Chambers. Big George Foreman unloads a left hand. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Foreman's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Effective work with that flush overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Halfway through round number 2. George Foreman is such a big physical presence, Teddy, in the ring. Almost a hulking presence. And it really aligned with his style in the ring offensively. It was like wrecking ball wide shots.
Yeah, wrecking balls work good when you're knocking over an old building, a tenement that's standing in front of you. But the wrecking ball, it could just swing into the air and hit nothing if you have a slick guy. So it works both ways, you're right. And what you're basically saying is, yeah, he's dangerous, but he's a little crude.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Fine looking right hand by Eddie Chambers. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. A smashing headshot by George Foreman. And that's the end of round 2. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
Good right hand by George Foreman. Foreman's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Chambers. Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Blocks that punch. Very accurate with the overhand right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Scored well up top. Foreman's left, working well that time. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Last 10 seconds.
Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good. Keep it up, all right? Very good. Very good.
George Foreman's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Keep moving, keep moving.
You got this one.
That's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by George Foreman. Hits him in the mug with the right. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Doubling up that jab, it serves him well to the body.
Not moving enough. Move, move.
Good flush shot upstairs. Scoring with the right hand by Eddie Chambers. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Flush right hand to the head. A solid 1-2 combo, left-right by Eddie Chambers.
Keep the distance!
There's that overhand right. What a big shot from George Foreman. And round 4 comes to an end.
Good job.
Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Chambers. He gets off with a combination up top.
1-2, 1-2, move!
You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Halfway into round number 5 here. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. George Foreman's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Eddie Chambers with a big right. You always say punchers are born, Teddy, but what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Double up your punches.
A thundering right hand from George Foreman. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Teddy, did you bring any painter's drop cloths? Because there is blood flying everywhere from these two.
Yeah, I got a poncho. I picked it up. A guy was selling it outside. It was raining, but we never thought it'd be necessary to use it inside. It is now.
Jab with the straight, classic combination.
Circle him, move, move!
Good smooth work by George Foreman. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Flip off the jab!
Foreman scoring with that right hand.
Jump on it.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Time.
There's a straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. George Foreman showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Good combination to the head.
Keep working the body.
That right hand over the top lands flush.
Come on, kid, focus.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Little head knocking with that right hand. What a big shot from George
Get away
Foreman.
from the inside!
Foreman's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. And round 6 comes to an end. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good right hand.
Guard your head!
George Foreman, so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. Not able to land the headshot.
Keep working the jabs.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Commits to the straight right. Foreman's punch didn't come close. Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use the jab.
George Foreman's eye is an absolute mess. That cut is really a major issue. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, right?
Yeah, in a way, but you don't want to get carried away where you're just aiming at one thing. You want to throw your punches. You don't want to go out there now, you know.
Solid. A sharp knifing punch. That back power hand just scored the knockdown. Eddie Chambers is now getting back up off the canvas. We've seen this many times before, and maybe that time has arrived for him now. He's got a bad cut, so possibly a sense of urgency here that he's got to get after it and make something happen now before the fight ends.
Yeah, and it could be a good and bad. I know that you like to say there's always a silver lining in every great cloud, but you say, how could that be when a guy is cut? But if it gets his fighter now motivated and inspired to pick up his offense, something that he hasn't been doing, well, you know what? His corner will take it. They'd rather do without the bleeding, but they need those punches to start flowing.
Okay, beautiful. Nice.
I think you've got the scoring right here, Teddy, as we start round number 8. I see your scorecard. He's up by a large margin. Just look at his face. That's the only scorecard you need.
Yeah, you got to think about stopping this fight because his opponent is not showing any pity. You know, he's not backing off at all. So a lot more damage can be done in these next few rounds.
Finish with the hook.
Nice block by Eddie Chambers. Nice strike after catching one by George Foreman. Eddie Chambers' corner looks like they're creeping up those steps. I think they may want this fight to be over soon.
I think they need to be responsible and understand that just like sometimes the tide goes out, and guess what? It's not coming back in until tomorrow. Well, this is enough for today. This fight is over. We're going to have another day when we come back prepared to do it again.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Chambers. Eddie Chambers is showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught.
And banging away he goes. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Eddie Chambers' defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Foreman's been as accurate as I've ever seen him, and that's why he's in control.
And I don't know if his vision is 20/20 or 20/30 or whatever, but with a fighter, the reason you're accurate is because you're calm, you don't waste anything, and you have good technique. That is showing right here.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Eddie Chambers' recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know.
He is not in good shape. What a big shot. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Eddie Chambers is going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
Two good jabs by George Foreman. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Trying to cage him in that corner right there. Well-targeted hook by... Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, that's gotta hurt. How is this gonna go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Foreman's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
By knockouts, your winner, Big George Foreman.
George Foreman's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us.